So today I'm just outside of Sacramento, California, up here by Orangevale, it's called, just on the outskirts. And, I just wanted to, talk about the difference between being in California and being in Thailand and being in the Philippines.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us high.
And so, California has a lot of really good things about it. The beaches are beautiful in Southern California and in Northern California. That's one of the things that I really like here. Although the beaches are kind of far from, it's about an hour and a half for me to get to the beaches from here. And then the other place that I really miss here is Lake Tahoe. And it's just a beautiful place. Probably to me, it's one of the, prettiest places in the world. And that would be Lake Tahoe. And those are the two, things that I miss, along with family here. But, the other, when I compare the three places, now in the Philippines, people are really, really friendly. They're much more friendly, I would say, than in California in general. And when you're in the Philippines, especially if you're a senior, you get treated really, really well. They'll call you sir. You go to the bank. A lot of times you don't have to wait. If you're a senior citizen, you'll get moved to the front of the line, kind of. And, there's just different discounts for seniors. And, there's a lot of pluses there. Another thing too is that the quality of life. If you're on a fixed income and you're, let's say you're making $4,000 a month or anywhere from $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 per month in the U.S., if you don't own your own home, you're going to have a tough time surviving. Rents here for a studio or one bedroom can be roughly about $1,500 all the way up to like $2,500 per month. So, if you're only making, $3,000 or $2,500 every month, that doesn't really leave you with enough to get by on, so your quality of life in the Philippines can just be so much better. And the same thing applies to Thailand. Great people, super friendly. I gotta say, Thailand probably has more food choices than any other place in the world that I'm aware of anyway. And the cost is so low, and then both Thailand and the Philippines, rents can be really low, so long story short, if you're on a fixed income and you can handle making a move to another country like that, even if you're only there, part of the year or something, you'll just save so much money. Instead of spending every dime that you have, you'll probably even be able to save some money. So it's For me, either place is a really good choice. And I just think your quality of life will be better. Yeah, if you're making 10 grand a month or something, then it's not going to matter either way, but you'll still, I think your quality of life, it's still going to be better, so you don't have the crime, especially in Thailand. You have very little crime there, I mean, very little. Comparing that to California has a huge homeless population, and there's a lot of crime. There's no nice way to put it. The crime here, the crime where I'm at right now is fairly minimal, but the crime in other parts of California, the crime can be really bad. It can be dangerous, actually, depending on where you're living. So there is a big difference. Now, I'm not saying, that the Philippines doesn't have any crime, but, it's a different kind of crime for the most part. It's usually a taxi driver or something like that, maybe charging too much, that kind of thing, but it's just not the same, so those are my thoughts, as far as comparing the three places. And I just want to say, there's if you're on a limited income, your quality of life may be much better in Southeast Asia. Now, I haven't been to Vietnam yet, but I'm actually anxious to check that out because I know their cost of living is also really low, and maybe the lowest, so anyway, I'm not sure if I'm going to put out another video before Christmas, but if I don't, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. All right, have a good evening or day, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Thanks so much. Bye.